Hey everyone, I'm Nick and welcome to the channel. Today we're checking out the Carlinkit Mini Ultra. This is the smallest wireless Android Auto and wireless Apple CarPlay adapter that I've seen so far. It's really little. Even the packaging is small. So let's check it out. So you can see we have a little circular pattern on it on both sides, what looks like a little LED opening here, and the USB port itself. For size, the total length is just over 1¼ inches, about 1 5/16 inches, but the part that sticks out of the USB plug is just over 3/4 inch. So it's really little. I also got in my shipment this USB-A to USB-C adapter, which has a nice metal housing, so it's USB to USB-C. And this is very convenient if you have a newer car that uses USB-C for Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. And you just plug it in like this, and you can use it like that. But in my car, it'll be USB-A. So what this is going to do is convert your existing wired CarPlay or wired Android Auto to wireless. So you don't have to deal with plugging in your phone every time you get into your car. You can just leave it in your pocket and get on the road. So let's go test it out in a car. Alright, so we're in my 2004 Mercedes S-Class, and it has an aftermarket head unit that has wired Android Auto and wired Apple CarPlay. So that's perfect for our Carlinkit Mini Ultra, which will convert that wired connection to wireless connection. So the first thing we're going to do is plug it in. I've got my Android Auto and Apple CarPlay port right here. So I'm just going to pop it in right here. You can see there's an LED in there that turns on, and it's connecting. And here's our landing page. And we see right here, open to Bluetooth settings, connect to Bluetooth name, and we want to connect to Viacom_F906. So for your device, it'll likely be 4 unique characters right there. And that's how we're going to connect. So we can connect to either CarPlay or Android Auto. So let's start with Apple CarPlay. So if we go to our Bluetooth settings, we see it right here, Viacom_F906. So I connect, pair. You can allow or not allow contact sync, it's up to you. You can actually see it blinking green now. And we are in. So now we're in Apple CarPlay. Nice and responsive. And let's put some music on. And there we go. Screen controls. I actually have a play pause button on my head unit, and it also works. So that is really nice. So this is also standard Apple CarPlay, so any compatible app on your phone will show up here. So I have Google Maps, Pocket Cast, Spotify, and WhatsApp showing up, but other apps like Waze or other navigation apps or other music apps will also show up in here. We also have our settings screen. You can choose your wallpaper, and then on the home screen here you also have a split screen mode, which will show your Maps app and whatever's playing. So it's very convenient. Now if you want to disconnect from Apple CarPlay with your phone, you can do that by disabling your Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on your phone. If you turn those off, it will disconnect. There we go. So now we're disconnected. We're back into our standby mode. It's going to reboot into the landing page, and we're going to connect with Android Auto. Now on Android is the same thing. You're going to look for the device name right here. Click, hit pair. It's going to reboot to switch from CarPlay mode to Android Auto mode. And we should see the connection color is blue. So on the Mini Ultra, when you see a green light, it's for CarPlay, and a blue light is for Android Auto. So right here in Android Auto, it's similar to CarPlay. Any app that you have installed that's compatible will show up in your app menu. So you can see all that. And then, you can switch to an app. We got music. And same thing. Just like in regular wired Android Auto, your steering wheel controls that work before or your head unit controls that work with Android Auto will still work wirelessly. We also have a split screen mode, which will have your maps and your music app or podcast app show up right here, which is also very convenient. And then if you want to jump out of Android Auto, you can find the exit button. It'll drop you back into your head unit interface. And then when you go back to your Android Auto interface, you'll just jump right back in. And then just look on the iPhone. If you turn off your Wi-Fi and your Bluetooth, it will disconnect. I'm going to reconnect my iPhone, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to jump back in. All right, so since I've disconnected my Android phone, reconnected my iPhone, it should automatically reconnect since it used to be paired with CarPlay, and we're right back in. So now let me show you how fast this boots up. What we're going to do is we're going to shut down the car, and when we turn it back on, it'll connect automatically to the iPhone. Power off the car. Head unit shuts off. All right. So power on the car. It connects to the dongle. We hit the landing screen. It's actually blinking here. CarPlay, and we're in. That is really fast. That was real time. Obviously, depending on how fast your head unit boots up, that can affect it. But overall, really fast boot time. This could have just stayed in my pocket and we would have been connected. I could start the car and be on my way. So it's great. So it's super convenient. It gets rid of wiring. You don't have to pull your phone out of your pocket or your purse to plug it in to get Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. And it's actually really compact, so if you have to plug it in somewhere that's a little bit visible, since it's so small, it'll be out of the way. And it connects fast, so that's really nice. So that's the Carlinkit Mini Ultra. It's really compact and really convenient to convert your wired Android Auto and wired Apple CarPlay to wireless. So you can get rid of cables, leave your phone in your pocket or in your purse when you get in your car, and just get on the road. I want to say a big thank you to Carlinkit for sending this to me to review, and I'll leave a link in the video description if you want to get one for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this, or you want to watch me work on cars, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.